Yeah. New recording session, new house, and it only took me a week to get to recording. Which is much better than what I have taken, or have done. And like actually getting, or now I actually need to work on getting a video out, is the thing. As like the last house I only did one, or only released one video. And even then I wasn't really expecting to. But I'm hoping now, or like at the end, or by the end of the month, I have at least a few videos out. And I've started work on a main channel video, I want to say. Editing wise, because I have, I think, I want to say at least over a terabyte of footage to go through. And I'm just cringing at myself because, like, while I was doing it, I was like, I should probably like compile a list of like when this footage is going to be useful, like what footage is going to be useful where. But no, I went through the, like, I recorded pretty much everything and I still didn't do it, so I'm thinking that as I'll go, I will, like, as I read over the script, because it is going to be a scripted video, that I'll go back through and kind of go, hey, this part will be more relevant than anything else. Really should have done it as I was recording the footage, but whatever. I'm hoping that it won't be too hard of an edit. Like, the most annoying thing about the edit is going to be searching through the footage, I want to say. So I should really be destroying these things. Yeah, that is something I didn't mention in the previous backends. Or previous episodes backends, because like this wasn't really a thing I noticed. But yeah, for whatever reason, the Wii U version does not allow you to target the Bomos things. That's only a thing in the 3DS and Switch versions for some reason. I have no idea why, but it just is. I really should waste... wait, no, there's a full one there. I'll just use this. But yeah, on the topic of moving, it feels really weird moving back into an area you haven't been, or you haven't lived in for like a few years. Because I think almost immediately, the town center, oh, I guess shopping center that is near me, I want to say has expanded in a bit, like expanded in a few ways. Not only that, but there's like new shops there too. It's like, where will I go now to get my burger urge or my I actually didn't get a proper good look at it, so why am I viewing this? I don't need to. Yeah, I actually didn't get a proper good view on it because I was wanting to go home, but yeah, like where else will I get my Korean soul food now? Which is really like out of all the areas for a Korean place, like that's not this area is not really the one I would have thought to have it in. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't notice that. Although that being said, I guess it does make some sense since I think some attacks can destroy them, or at least do partial damage to them. So I guess that makes sense. Just really want to stay out of range. In fact, the area I'm living in now is a brand new suburb, I want to say, or like, I'm fairly sure it wasn't here the last time I lived here, or lived in the area, so that's something. Although I guess with that kind of comes the whole thing of with a new area, there's not going to be any bus stops, and that's kind of a problem as I don't have a car. Although that being said, even with a car, I don't think I would want to drive anyways. Like, I don't think driving's for me. Also, why am I trying to attack the boss? Just kind of doing mindless things. But yeah, it definitely feels good to record again and edit. It's like, I don't know, like I did do a bit of editing in the previous house, I just didn't really have enough energy for it. Although that being said, I guess it's kind of because work is, or my scheduled work areas aren't as big as what they have been, so I guess I have like a little bit of extra time. Although, considering it takes me like 2.5 hours to get to work now, not much. Although that being said, like, why? I'm just slowly learning that I'm not a fan of buses at all. I guess I have to take them, but not a fan in the sense of that if it's scheduled wrong. So I think there should really be a thing on the bus that shows you the route that you're on. I mean, yes, you can look it up beforehand, but like, it still would have been great to have that information on the bus you're taking. Also, I think I mentioned this many times before now, but being able to skip the victory screen is going to be amazing, because for some reason you can't do it in this version. I do not know why. Also, because the main channel video is going to be about Splatoon, I'm kind of in two minds about this. Because, like, on one hand, I want to talk about Splatoon 3, especially about the new content they added. But on the other hand, because I've played quite a fair bit more than I usually did, or usually do in the last season, I don't want to. I think this should be good. So what level is this? Because that could be an issue, I think. But yeah, from the little bit I've seen, the new maps are good. Bluefin and Robo Ramen. But haven't really been able to play much of those, because like they're hardly on, and I did miss a few first days of the season. But you know, whatever. Also, the new King Salmonid definitely something, I think. I know this feels weird as a comparison, since they all are technically raid bosses, but Megalodonta definitely feels more of a raid boss than Large Lad and Halle Berry, but I think that's kind of more so that there's like Mega doesn't stay around too much. Like, he's a bit in between the two other bosses, as in he moves around quite a fair bit and he doesn't stay stunned for long, unlike Thingy Thing. Also, definitely gotta say that the sound effects are like kind of terrifying. I mean, it might have been because I was in high tide during the encounter. But man, you just do not want to be targeted by him as you just run around. That's not something you want. Okay, sure, Greggy boy. Why did you have to be down there, man? I'm hoping damage isn't so much an aspect of this. Because I get the feeling this is going to be a tough one. So I don't really need to be worried about, force, I think. So much? Because if I remember right, Sheik's C6 places down a Triforce, and that gradually raises your special. I'm sure, like, I haven't, it's like kind of an unconscious thing I do, but like I call both the Force and the Magic Meter special. I don't know why, but I just do. Yeah, good luck getting assistance. Your mate's dead. So yeah. So I guess because it is kind of an aspect of the video, I'm not sure how I want to talk about it, but man, finally getting to use, like, finally sitting down and using the sniper rifle feels weirdly nice. Because part of the aspect of the video is getting, or like the entire idea about the video is getting badges, as many badges as I can within the season. I tried to 4-star at least 12 weapons, about a weapon a week, and I did alright, except I wasn't able to 4-star one weapon. Although that being said, I want to say overall I did get enough freshness to get 12 weapons to 4-star, I want to say. Although it could be wrong. Also, doesn't help that partway through the challenge I just decided to throw caution to the wind. It was like, yeah, I can 4-star 2 more weapons from scratch, right? Because it wasn't part of the plan, I decided to throw in the Dark Tetras and the... I don't want to do that. Yeah, the Dark Tetras and the thingy thing. Ooh, yeah, this is the thing I want. I don't want to... I don't want to look at Greg. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and I did the squeeze as well, which I think I had used like a little bit, but not enough to like get the grasp of it. And I want to say that while the squeezer might technically be the better weapon, I'm more of a fan of the custom jet squelcher. Ooh. Okay. Don't want to push it, but I think I'll end off the episode by doing a vanilla. Maybe. Only because I don't, even though it's not really fair to push me to that standard, or push myself to those standards, I want to keep it the pace to get this done by level, or episode 100. I know that's kind of not fair on me, because, like, it's been a while since I played this game, but I do want to do this somewhat quickly. It sucks we still have to go for the air ranks, because, like, wait. I don't know why, but I thought I didn't get that, thingy. I mean, we did, but I just thought I did for some reason. Yeah. So I'm incredibly rusty, so it might be a little bit before we get to that. I really don't want to use this spear. Thank you very much. I mean, it is possibly going to be the better idea, because then they'll give us the bonus, I think. But I don't think we really need the bonus, especially with Lana. Okay. What's the deal here? It said it was a speedrun, and it's not. Wait. If it's not an actual speedrun, what's the condition? I feel like if it was a don't get hit, it would probably be more obvious, but I'm thinking it's just a simple you can't guard. No? What? What's the condition? Like, seriously, what is it? Right, I can't use items. It might help if I look up the HUD. Jeez. Yeah, only because I don't really like how inconsistent the squeezer feels, at least to me. Also, it might have something to do with the fact that I want to say it's more, you have to be more accurate with it than the jet, and I think that's still something I need to be aware of, because yeah. Although that being said, I want to say that going back to the C-Jet for the recent challenge, the oh my gosh, I want to say I think my aim's improved just a little bit. Only because I did kind of notice that I was landing a few hits that I probably wouldn't have hit. Like, I wasn't expecting to hit, but I just did. Although that being said, just, I don't really care about how unfair it would be, but I'm really wanting the sniper rider to be able to hold its charge. Because man, it just feels so awkward just walking around like a jackass, like with 4 charges. Like, although I feel like a good I was going to say comparison. A good compromise would be that if you use a shot before you go back into ink to hold your charge, then you lose your charge. But if you don't use any charges, any shots, you don't lose the charge, I think. Maybe. So that way you can get into position and then, or charge a shot, get in get into position and then fire off your shots. Cause like that's one thing I noticed wasn't the best. Oh, is a weakness of the sniper rifle. Although that being said, I kind of wish the Nouveau and the Vanilla swapped subs. Maybe? Maybe. Because like, I didn't notice how much its special was, but I'm thinking that using Splinter to gain Ink Storm would be better than the thingy thing, Cooler. Might just be me though, although that being said, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the kit overall, but I'm thinking that they are important and they need to stay alive. Huh. Yeah, I think now that I've used it, I'm fine with potentially not going any further with the sniper rifle. I think I didn't even buy the Nouveau yet. Although that being said, I am totally fine with not buying every single weapon in Ammonite. Like, even with the added change that you can use your licenses to roll the Charlotte machine, I'm completely fine with that because I don't want to fill up my inventory with weapons I won't be using at all. Feels weird to say that, like it might sound weird to say that, but I just don't want to do that. I want to make a note of having every single weapon I have brought, I've used in some way. So, you know. Although that being... I mean, there are a few weapons I might want to try out just because of the kit combination. Maybe? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Because, like, I really want Killer Whale on Splasher Pro, at least. Like, just to see how that feels. And since 52 has it already, maybe? And they do have, like, that's similar enough. I want to try that. Maybe. Maybe. Just to see how that goes. I don't want to land at any bases or chicken bases, and I'm fairly sure that... Yeah, there's no other treasure here apart from the costume, and so apart from that I can just rush through. If we end this level by 30 minutes on the recording, I think it's been a little bit less than that, I might consider doing one more level, maybe. Because I get the feeling that the Allied Keeps level is going to be that long. Only because it's level 1. I don't really feel like cutting around much. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. This could be prime KO County, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Not entirely sure. I mean, I think on theory it makes sense since a quick, easy way to raise up your KO count would be to go to the bases that have been taken over again And just go there, I think. Because I want to say they have more enemies than what they let on. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm hoping that this is a 10,000, or damage doesn't apply at all. And we go into fight Zant. It could be a little problematic. I mean, I guess depending on what happens, if we don't end up getting the A rank, then I won't do the next level. Maybe. Only because we do have to go through this again. But that being said, I could check Lana's badges. Because I don't remember if I have given her water defense yet. And that could be an issue. Okay, I'm just gonna rush him down. Rush you down. Really do not like fighting Zant. I guess apologies for going silent, I just would like to focus here. Although that being said, I can't just do this, just wail on it, on him. Okay. Really love for you to do your attacks, sir. So it can work, it just takes a bit of goading. Huh. Please die, sir. Did I not have to go through that? I don't think I did. Huh. I'm just really hoping that was 10,000. Okay, keep doing it, even though I'm over here. Look, is time gonna be an issue? I feel like it could be. Although that being said, because I haven't really been running around looking for treasure, it's not going to be. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, wow, it only does that much? What? Okay, how much does this do? Although I'm not expecting it to do more. Yeah, worth a shot. Okay. Okay, so the reward is a C rank, or complete thing, so nothing to get my hopes up. And let's hope that it was not a 400 or 4,000. Hoping for the 10,000. Although that being said, I think this area is easier than other areas. Like, in terms of challenge, we're going back down into the easier parts, so we might not know. Okay. Yep, okay, it was a 4,000. Sucks. I don't really need that. I definitely need to go through them. Okay. I don't think I need to show all of these. I think I might anyways, I don't know. Okay, what is this? Goody. I'm thinking I'll quickly go check Lana's badges and maybe I'm hoping that the solution for this level is an easy giving her a badge, like that's going to be it. But yeah, I'll go to the back end now, I guess. So in some ways, yes, it was a simple fix of just giving her water defense badge 3, and I did decide to take the chance and give her a few more badges. I wanted to say that I've maxed out Lana's attack badges, I wanted to say. I will have to double check that sometime, but the mission had another problem, well, like threw us another problem. Because we cleared out the mission objective within, I want to say, not even like 4 minutes, getting the rest of the KOs was the issue, not so much damage or time, although I guess that being said, struggling with KOs would then make you struggle with time as well, so you know, but thankfully that didn't get too out of hand. Although that being said, I want to say with this mission type, like, things can just like snowball out of hand, because I mean, like, yes, while completing the objective quickly did allow us more time to go around doing whatever we needed, it wasn't exactly for the best, as then if you don't do it as quickly, you can kind of like weave things within the mission objective, and because we didn't really get to do that here, yeah, things took their time, and since we were fighting Cocos, we were up against Cocos, I didn't really feel inclined to fight them, as they can just do a lot of random damage for no apparent reason. Not to mention, I don't know their Q2 attacks yet. I know it has been like several hundred hours, and I probably should, but I don't think you fight them like enough to learn them, and when you do, the animations aren't really apparent. Like, I'm kind of glad there's not a don't get hit level with these in them, because that would just be hell. I mean, a devastating attacks more so than just a don't get hit, because that would just be annoying. Like, I think at this point now, with 1,000 KOs at hand, I go first to boss thinking that I can probably get the remaining 200 I need within it, but things aren't looking good, so I just run off. Also, apologies for skipping the boss intro cutscene. This is my first time doing a back end in a long while, so I just kind of forgot about it. Like, even while I was recording this, like, oh, I probably shouldn't have skipped it. But yeah, things die down pretty quickly, or as quickly as you can, when you're fighting a boss like Zant, who does not like showing his weakness gauge at all. I really don't like how they implemented that whole thing with Zant. I just don't. But yeah, I'll do my outro now. But yeah, we are coming up on the end of things for the Master Quest map, and I'm thinking that I might say that a few times now. But yeah, next episode we will continue on. I'll hopefully clear out one more map, one more column, hopefully. But yeah, until then, that is when I'll see you.